How to tell the model of the Shimano front chainring you've got. Pretend there's a chain on that. Here it's telling me a bit of info, but it's not telling me the model. It's telling me it's a Sora. It's a 9-speed and it's 50 and 34 teeth. So it's two gears. My understanding is that for Shimano front chain ring cranksets, the model info will always be on the inner side of the crank where the pedal is. I'm not totally sure that's correct for all of them, because this one's a Holotech crankset and this crank is part of the actual chainring. So it's definitely giving me the info because the crank is part of the Holotech 2 crankset on that side. But you'll get a lot of information here because it's telling me this one is FC R3000, and I know that to be, it's always worth trying to figure out what these initials stand for. It's front chainring road bike 3000. So that's the make of it. That's the model number. And it's telling me here that it's 175. The crank is 175 millimeters long, which is quite long actually. I wish it was 165, but there you go. So this one is a Sora FC R3000, and that's me got all my info I really need. Front chainring, a Road 3000. This is the left side crank, and we can see this one has two model numbers, FCR 3000 or FCR 3030. So that's made me wonder if these actually just tell you the cranks that they fit, you know, because this is a Holotech 2, this one comes off, and it also fits model 3030, which I know to be the Sora 3-ring version of this one that I've got. I've got the 2-ring version, so the 3-ring one's called 3030, so they're saying that this crank will fit both of them. So I don't know if that's true because, well, it is true, but what I mean is I don't know if this actually tells you what the crank will fit rather than the actual front chainring, but I think it does. I mean, the 3030 one of this is the 3-ring version, which is I think 30 teeth, 39 teeth and 50 teeth, maybe, something like that. Whereas this one's 50 teeth and 34 teeth. They call this the compact version, but I don't know. I might even get that triple one myself. Because Shimano Holotech 2 is different from all the other axles in that it's only a 2-piece thing. The axle here is connected to this chain ring, so it's a 2-piece thing, and it's here, the bolt goes in there and the other side, and that's what keeps it all together basically. So I've got the bolts out here, so it should just come out. I'll give it so there's that side, it's just a crank basically, and that's what keeps it all together because this part just slides out as well. Honestly, yeah, this bit just slides out. Couldn't get any easier. Also, this is hollow inside, so it takes weight down. So Holotech 2 seems a really good thing to me. Yeah, it's connected. Anyway, I think if you check most cranksets of Shimano, you'll get the info of the model on the inside of the pedal, probably on the crankset side, probably on both you'll be able to work it out, but on the crankset side it'll probably give you the info you're looking for. In this case it's FC front chainring R3000, and it's telling me that this crank is 175 centimetres long. Nowadays you can get 165 or 170, 175. Some go even shorter now, but I don't think this model does. So that's where you get the information for your Shimano crankset, I do believe. I forgot to say, this is my first look at this. I've been looking at Google Gemini and that, and the Shimano website, which isn't that helpful. It is to a degree, but not as helpful as it could be.